Minister for Transport Mr. Louis Tak-Yew announced on Thursday 3 initiatives to make public transport more accessible, namely building sheltered walkways for all stations, lifts to overhead bridges in 40 train stations, and noise barriers.
We will be launching a new Walk to Ride program that will significantly expand the coverage of the sheltered linkway network. The linkways will connect schools, healthcare facilities, public amenities, offices, residential developments within a 400-meter radius of all MRT stations.
The $330 million island-wide project will see the Land Transport Authority building sheltered linkways within a 400-meter radius of all MRT stations and within a 200-meter radius of all LRT stations and bus interchanges. The linkways will span more than 200 kilometers, up from the existing 46 kilometers today.
Whenever we walk around the MRT stations and for the residents staying around the MRT station, and this has been a constant feedback that they bring out. A lot of them are now more willing. They told me that they're more willing to walk to an MRT station if the covered ways can be extended further to the blocks itself. So they can also walk all the way to Taman Jurong, and Taman Jurong can walk all the way to Rurang Primary School, which beside it has a good hawker centres and a market. So this also create a opportunity for residents across the two areas to interact and to visit each other's amenities.
Mr. Louis also announced plans to build more lifts at pedestrian overhead bridges outside train stations. In 2011, it was announced that lifts would be installed at pedestrian overhead bridges next to 6 MRT stations, including Bishan and Sengkang. Those lifts will be completed by the end of this year, and 40 more pedestrian overhead bridges near MRT stations will have lifts installed at the cost of $60 million. 20 lifts will be ready by 2016, and the other 20 will be installed by 2018.
There are many elderly residents living in Jurong, including the blocks across Lakeside MRT. So to them, this facility will indeed make it more accessible for them to take public transport.
It's also for the young parents who need to use a pram for the babies to get easy access to MRT station. Imagine they have to close the pram, carry baby, go up the steps, go through the overhead bridge and reach MRT station. With the lift, it's much easier.
Another $300 million will be spent on installing noise barriers along the train tracks above ground, close to residential areas, a program launched after successful trials at Jurong East and Bishan MRT stations. In total, 20 kilometers of noise barriers will be installed.
The program will be conducted in phases, starting towards the end of the year and completing by 2020. It has a budget of close to $300 million. And so residents living close to MRT viaducts, such as those in Yuhua and Jurong, those living in Simei, Marsiling and Dover, can expect noise levels to be perceptibly reduced by about 5 to 10 decibels.
All 3 programs are part of the Land Transport Master Plan 2013, which aims to enhance Singapore's living environment and make our public transport system accessible to all commuters.